helping me bring him home, Mason.
You don't have to thank me, Victoria.
Well, we're home, sweetie. Oh, I missed you so much last night. Mm-hmm.
You know, the nurse said it was her favorite baby in 3 years.
Yeah. Well, what do you have to say about that, Chip, huh? What do you have to say? Huh?
Chip?
Well, I certainly wasn't going to call him C.C. Capwell III. Chip was my favorite uncle's name.
Then, Chip, it is. Whatever you want, Victoria.
Mason, I'm not so sure we want the same things.
Out here. Yeah. You see a place like this and sometimes it makes you start believing in things all over again.
It's so wonderful to be outside.
Thanks for the company. You like to swim?
Oh, I love... Well, I used to love to.
Well, that's good because it's a great day for it. Let's go.
Oh, no, Kane, I can't. I can't swim. I'll drown. Christmas, 1986. Love always, Eden. Hi, Cruz.
What are you doing here?
I thought we had reached an agreement, Victoria.
Why don't you get one of your legal assistants to type it up so I can understand it?
I explained to you why I had to name the child after my father.
Right, Mason, I don't want to hear any more of your explanations. You explained why you were with Julia in Eureka. You explained why you named my child without consulting me. And you explained why you changed the medical records.
I thought if you understood my motives, we could move on.
Do you know how much you've hurt me?
I've hurt you?
Yes.
What about my feelings, Victoria? Do they count at all?
What are you trying to say?
That I've tried to be a decent husband and father.
You haven't tried very hard.
Okay, but I tried, and I failed.
So is this a binge in self-pity?
Oh, no, Victoria. Failure is not unknown to me. It's like an old friend.
Are you angry with me?
Does that surprise you? How many hours of serenity have we had in this marriage?
You sound like you hate me.
I don't know what I'm feeling. I just know that I feel it deeply. Right down to my core. I gotta be by myself for a while.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, mind if I join you?
No, not at all. I love the company.
Listen, I hope Mason isn't being too rough on you.
What?
Well, I thought he'd probably be dumping all his work on you now and needs to spend time with his new son. Have you seen the baby yet?
Yes, I have. He's beautiful.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? It was quite a dramatic entrance into the world, though. I guess it won't be too long before yours comes along.
No, not long at all. Actually, Jeffrey, I'm surprised to see you here.
Oh, what is that?
Well, I know that Kelly flew off to Utah to meet with Cruz, and I just thought maybe you'd go with her.
No. I mean, I wanted to, but, you know, Aiden and Kelly were so close. I just thought this last goodbye should be something I shouldn't intrude on.
It's very sensitive of you.
Yeah. I love her very much, Julia. And, you know, sometimes you just have a sixth sense about the feelings of the person you love.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Kelly's a very lucky girl.
My mother's feeling a lot better.
That's good news.
Try not to get too excited about it since the doctors still don't know what's wrong with her. But I think she's feeling better because Lionel's been so good through this whole mess.
Maybe that's because he loves her.
Yeah, I guess it is. Anyway, what I came over here to say was, since she's feeling so much better, there's no reason why we can't still go to the picnic. Okay?
Hey, come on. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Please, I can't do it. Please don't make me try to swim.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Push your chair into the water? I'm not gonna force you to go into the water. Don't worry about it. You just sit here and relax. An ugly son. Where'd he go? You laugh quite like that. I like it.
Well, I guess I really haven't laughed much since...
Since Cruz?
Maybe I shouldn't have come. I didn't want you to have to go through this alone. That's not true. I didn't come here because of you, Cruz. I came here because of Eden. You know, I miss her. I heard you were coming up here. I thought maybe by being with you, I would find a way to deal with my own grief. So I hope you don't mind.
Well, Kel, you know, it's just, this is going to be difficult. I mean, I got this file here from the sheriff with the record of all they know about Eden's movements until she got on that plane, and I'm going to trace those movements. I mean, I'm going to drive the road she was on. I'm going to stop at the places that she stopped up until she... You know, I just figure, I'm hoping somewhere along that path I can find a way to let her go.
Cruz, don't you? That's exactly what I need. That's all I want. She's my sister. Come on. Please let me go with you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I don't know what's wrong. Let's go.
I love you. Listen, you sleep well, okay? Okay? I can do that.
I don't mind.
I know exactly where they go, Mason.
Then you can tell me, and I'll put them there. Dr. Ballard said you were supposed to take it easy.
Actually, he said what I needed were a couple walks to build up my strength. I think I should do it while the baby is asleep, if you don't mind being left alone.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Victoria.
What?
It may already be too late for us, but the baby hasn't hurt anybody. And he deserves two parents. For his sake, I think we should give this another chance. Go take your walk.
I tried to leave the papers there and get away so that I wouldn't complicate things.
Well, don't worry about that.
I need you.
What's that noise?
Mason.
Well, what's wrong? It doesn't sound right.
I think he's fine. I think you're fine. You just want to be picked up, huh? You sweet thing, you. You're beautiful.
You want to sit up a while, or you want to get back in the bed?
I think I'd like to just sit in my chair.
Fine.
You know, I thought I'd feel tired, but instead I feel sort of exhilarated. You're right about up here. It's really magical. Are you angry about something?
Just at myself.
Why?
It's nothing.
Kane, please talk to me.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. It's my own problem. I keep forgetting that. I mean, there's some people around who want to hang on to their memories.
There's one thing I'll never forget, and that's how good you've been to me. Everything you've done to help me.
I have to go out for a while.
For how long?
Not long. You'll be fine. Here, I'll leave this with you. In case another animal decides to make a visit on you.
I couldn't show you anything, Kane.
Oh, don't worry, the sound will scare them away.
We'll hurry back.
Why? Worried?
I miss you.
Was the woman died in that plane crash?
I'm just asking you if you recognize her.
Well, I couldn't be positive, but she sure looks like the lady who passed through here that same day. Yeah, I remember all that pretty blonde hair underneath her ski cap.
Did you talk to her?
A little. Poor thing. She wanted to know how far it was to the airport. She said she was on her way to charter a plane. I reckon it was the one she went down in.
Now, I may not be the greatest cook in the world, but there's a few things that I could fix for a beach party.
Oh, sure.
What would you rather have? Ham and cheese on croissant sandwiches, very Southern fried chicken and potato salad, or we could stick to boring old hamburgers and hot dogs fixed over the bonfire?
It doesn't matter to me, whatever you think is right now.
Well, what do you like to eat?
You know, whatever's fine. Whatever you like. Fine.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Jane, I know I promised I'd go with you to the beach party. It's just that I've been thinking about it. I just don't know if I'm the guide you should be taking to this.
You don't want to go. It's fine. It's starting to be hassle anyway.
Look, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I didn't want to...
You haven't. Look, you don't want to spend time with me, that's fine, but if that's the case, you just come right out and say it, and I won't come out here and bother you. And
Jane.
Okay,
Jane,
Charlie, okay. You know, easy. Brico, you better go back there and talk to the chef. He insists you order 100 cases of what? Steak sauce instead of just 10 or something. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll take care of it, bro.
Oh, did I interrupt something here? Huh?
What's off? Methinks I spy the Duke of Cornwall. Yes. What news from court, gentle prince?
Your accent is, lousy, Pearl. It's terrible.
Yeah, well, so is yours. What can we do about that? We gotta live with it, right? So what'll it be today? Our special is, pearl stew. Yeah, I made it myself.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. No, I think I'll just have a cup of tea, thanks.
Oh, that's right. It's tea time for you limeys, right? Well, you sure I can't pick up some of that stew? It's really delicious. Got lentils, carrots, pork's feet in it. It's great brain food for you budding basic tycoons.
Really, don't worry about it. I don't think I'll even go back to the office today. I'm having a bit of trouble concentrating.
Oh, I see. Kelly's letting you, like, play hooky today? Is that it?
No, actually, she's gone to Utah to meet Cruz.
Oh.
Yeah, they sort of retracing Eden's last steps. It's kind of a way of saying goodbye to her.
Wow, it sounds to me like a big bummer all the way around for both of them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand. How come you're not in Utah with Kelly?
I just thought this was something she needed to do alone.
You think that she needs to go back to her hotel room alone? After saying goodbye to her sister? You think she needs to fly all the way home, back to Santa Barbara, alone?
I know, I wanted to be with her, but like I said, I thought this was something
you think
she needed
too
to...
much. You should just do.
You know, for someone with such a lousy accent, you're absolutely bloody well right.
But if you don't mind my saying, you should be a little less British and be the animal that you are. Trust your instinct.
You're right, you're right. Oh. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. Hey, you take good care of her. Okay. You break her heart, and I'm going to come after you.
Yeah, I know.
Go.
Thanks. I really appreciate you taking care of this for me.
No problem.
I'm going to get going before Victoria comes back. She's probably feels better after her walk.
Yeah, maybe she will. You know, if you hadn't told me that he just had the hiccups, I probably would have called the paramedics.
Mason, sometimes when you feed them right before they go to sleep, that happens.
How'd you know that?
You know me. I research everything.
Well, I'll have to borrow your bringing up baby books.
I think what you'll find out is that all the reading in the world doesn't take the place of actually doing it.
Well, it shouldn't be long for you now.
No. So, what are you calling him?
Chip. Was Victoria's idea?
Well, it's certainly easier to say than the multisyllabic mouthful, right?
What's wrong with him now?
Mason just needs a little affection, that's all right.
We'll do something.
I'll do something. Come here, sweetheart. Oh, what a beautiful baby. See? That's all it took. Right? Right?
Give me the baby.
Victoria,
Now.
Julia was just trying to help.
I don't care. I don't want her holding my baby.
Victoria.
Mason, really, it's okay. I didn't come here to upset Victoria.
Then why don't you go now?
Victoria, I don't think that's necessary.
Mason, just let it go.
Excuse me, please.
I'll take these two.
Oh, that's very nice. It's just your color. You might want this hand mirror so you can get the full effect outside in the sunlight.
Yeah, throw in the mirror, too. You really think it's me?
There you go.
We must have taken the wrong turn off, right?
Well, he should know where it is. Let's ask him.
Okay. See you soon.
Yeah.
Hi. I hope I'm not lost.
I guess that'll depend on where you want to be, right?
Yeah, well, there was a small plane that crashed about 6 weeks ago up in these mountains, and I'm trying to find the crash site.
There's no way you can drive to that spot, not in a four-wheeler or even an ATV.
Well, how do I get there?
Well, if you've really got your heart set on it, you go north about a quarter of a mile and park. You can park your car there and follow the trail up. It'll take you 4 good hours on foot. It's a pretty rough trail.
Okay, well, thanks. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna get some hiking gear or something.
Listen, I've already got what I need in the trunk of the car, so...
Why didn't you tell me? I'll ask him. Maybe he can borrow some.
Listen, Kelly, I don't want you to go that far with me. I mean, you can go part of the way, but then you're gonna have to come back.
Cruz, you
Listen,
still have to go with
I
me.
want to be by myself when I get to the top of the mountain. I'm sorry, I got some things I want to say to Eden, and I don't think I'll be able to say them unless I'm alone with her.
Kelly.
I think this is a good place for us to split up.
Okay. I brought this for you, Eden. You memorized it because it had your name in it. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaf's a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down to day, nothing gold can stay. I love you, Eden. Bye.
You had no right to treat Julia that way.
I do not want that woman around my child.
So you throw her out of the house? She's not only a business associate, she happens to be a good friend
Don't
as well.
you think I know that? You were with your good friend when this child was being born. Oh, I know, it was purely coincidence like today. What did you do, have her wait out in the car until I left?
Why are you blowing this out of proportion?
Ever since we have been married, you have seen more of Julia than you have of me. I don't care that she is your business associate. I do not want her touching my baby, and I don't want her interfering in our lives.
That's not what she's doing.
Mason, every time I open the door, Julia is there, or you are over at her house.
I was hoping that you'd put your jealousy of Julia behind you once you had the baby, since she's so close to having hers.
And as soon as she does, I won't see you anymore because you'll be so busy playing surrogate daddy to Julia's child. Well, if that is what you want, Mason, fine, fine. Just keep her away from me.
Jane.
Fred, but I understand you don't want to go to the beach party. I mean, maybe it's just not the kind of thing you enjoy. Whatever the reason is, I want you to know that it's okay. I just don't want to do anything to damage our relationship. I just happen to admire you and like you a lot. I don't want to put any kind of pressure on you.
You're not putting any kind of pressure on me. You weren't. Jane, I was acting like a self-centered jerk. I do that a lot of times. I just thought that, well, I just didn't think I'd fit in with your friends from the university, that's all.
Are you kidding?
No. I just thought that I just wouldn't have anything in common with them, and then you'd see that, and you'd be sorry you ever took me to the party, then you and I, you know, complicated.
I would never be sorry to take you anywhere.
Hey, something wrong with the food there?
I'm not hungry.
Well, I don't want to hear that. You're about to become a new mother. You know, you're eating for two now.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. What's going on in that beautiful, complex head of yours?
Oh, same issue that I keep actively trying to avoid.
Well, then, you didn't come to the right place, because, as you know, I'm not too big on avoidance. Come on, I've got a sympathetic ear. You can spill the news to me.
I don't know if I'm doing the right thing by having this baby.
Excuse me?
I think maybe it's a mistake to bring a baby, to bring this baby into the world as a single parent.
That is absolutely crazy talk.
Look at the facts.
That's all I ever do is look at the facts. And the fact is that you have inside you one very lucky kid who's going to be born into a fabulous world to a great, no, excuse me, a sensational mother.
And a lonely one. I'm sorry. I don't like feeling that way. I don't. I can't get rid of it. You know, I don't even remember what I was like before I was like this.
Don't you think it's understandable that now, this moment, you should be just a little bit bluesy?
Look, just forget what I said, okay? Just forget what I said about being lonely. It's all right.
Huh? I didn't hear a thing.
Because I don't like feeling sorry for myself. You know, I have a wonderful home, I have a good job, and I have friends who care about me.
Those are the facts.
I can do it. I can do it. I can make a terrific life for my baby and for me. I can do it.
How you doing? I know. My sentiments exactly. That better? You know, Channing Creighton Capwell III just might be too big a mouthful for you. But you are carrying on the legacy and the name of the great Capwell family. You know, I didn't get much guidance from my father, but you're not going to have to worry about that. Because no matter what happens with me and your mom, I'm going to be there for you. You just might turn out to be the best of all the Capwells. And with my help, you just might be the richest, too.
Later, please.
Look, if you don't want me, you just say the word, but I always need you, and I just thought you might need me.
No, Daddy.
It's okay. I'm here. Come.
I just went up into the mountains and read her a poem to say goodbye. You know, it was probably the hardest thing I ever had to do.
I know. I know how much you loved her. And Eden knew that too, okay? I love you. I'm gonna help you get through this. All right? Come on. I'll take you home.
Something happened while I was gone?
No.
Well, you were very quiet.
Well, I fell asleep. Maybe that was it.
That's all?
Well, I had a dream. It was a real vivid one. It made me remember things.
You know, for now, it's best if you don't dwell on the past.
I don't know how not to.
It's important for for you to concentrate on the present, to get your strength back. That's what your mind has to be on all the time.
I can't blot out my family and my friends. Cruz, the people who made me who I am.
Who you were before the accident. Now, if you want to get back to being that person, you have to be in the here and now.
Kane, would you take me back to the lake?
What, now?
Yes, please.
Why?
I think I'd like to swim now.
You were so afraid of that earlier.
Well, I'm not anymore. Can we go to the lake now, please?
Yeah, all right. Something to wear. Okay, it's all right. I'm here. Just trust me. It's not so bad now, is it? Here we go.
No.
Here we go. You ready? Yeah. Swim. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I did.
Yeah. Sure did. I think that's enough for now. Enough for the first time.
I can't believe it. This is so wonderful.
Whoa!
Sitting with Daddy. Here.
Here you go.
Oh, sweetheart. Mason, here you go. I've been doing some thinking. Our son really does need both of us here. Please move back home tonight. What?
All right.
Oh, I think it's time for his formula. I'll go heat it up.
Mason Capwell.
Is alive.
Home at last.
Made you come.
What do you mean?
You were just so sweet and understanding when I left. And you knew that I had to do this on my own. So what? How did you suddenly know that I needed you up there?
Yeah, well, I was trying to work, see, and I couldn't stop thinking of you. But I was thinking that I didn't just want to be there when everything was great and things were going well. I was thinking how I wanted to be there for you in every way that you might need me.
You really are my knight in shining armor.
Shining armor. Your castle awaits, milady. Hello? Hello?
Stop right where you are. I'll blow you away.
Nightly news brings the world home to you. From the Persian Gulf, where tragedy strikes an American warship, to a congressional hearing room and tales of international intrigue. From the Fiji Islands, where a coup d'etat brought a new government to power, to East Coast waterways and an itinerant garbage barge looking for a home. At NBC Nightly News, we cover the world with you in mind.